What's up, people? Let this sit for a little bit, and then we'll get things rolling. Do a little screen share real quick, test everything out, make sure everything is good to go. Super excited for this. Tommy, what's up, buddy? How are you? Dave, what's going on? I haven't seen you forever, Tommy. What have you been working on, Tom? So we will probably get started in about 1 or 2 minutes and get things rolling then. But super excited how to get press for your business. It's going to be more fun than you can imagine. And I'm very anxious, so I'm just going to do this. So, can you hear me good? Everyone can hear me good. All right. Screen share set. I'm very anxious. Here we go. So, thank you all for being here today. Let's talk today about how to get press for your startup. We're going to talk about a couple of ways, a couple of strategies to do this. All of this is extremely easy to do and very actionable and tangible ways that you can do this. So we'll spend a couple of minutes on that today and take any questions that you have. If you're watching this on your mobile, if you want to ask a question, you just have to pull out and go to the chat roll to ask a question. Or if you're looking to do the if you have a question, you can just email me throughout, or if you're online, feel free to tweet me as well. I'll constantly be looking at different things. If you're on Facebook, ask the question there, but would love to hear from you guys. All right, so how to get press for your startup or your business or your industry or anything that you're working on. I like to use the word startup because that's the word that I like to use, but this could be getting press for anything that you want. So real quick, what is Hatch? Hatch is about 3.5 years old. We started because we were trying to solve problems to help grow a business. So we've created the ecosystem for entrepreneurs to thrive. We put on a ton of events a year, and anything from a small little networking event to a large state of the startup community address, everything and anything for us to be advocates and to help businesses get as much exposure as possible. We try and do for you by creating content for businesses and those who want to be entrepreneurial to continue to learn in their endeavors. So the 5 things that we are going to go over today, 5 easy ways to get press. These are things that I not only have used in the past, but have used in probably the last 3 or 4 days. So you'll see them here. HARO, create a relationship with the reporter. Number 3, help them by giving them leads. Email them and give them props, and don't send them press releases. So why do I know how to do this? Well, one, I've worked in a newsroom before, and I've also used this in my own day-to-day life. We've been able to get probably over 50 articles of stuff in local newspapers to national magazines, and have been able to get things, some exposure for things that we never thought possible just because we followed these few things. So One of the best things out there right now, it's 100% free. It's called Help a Reporter Out. You can just go to helpareporter.com. If you guys are doing that right now, just go to helpareporter.com. It's insanely easy to do. And what it is it bridges the gaps between those who are looking for press, looking for exposure on their company, and the actual experts, the press, who is looking to find people that they can interview. So it links reporters with experts in different fields. What's really cool is you can set it up so that every day you get a series of emails in the industry that you want. So this morning I got one at 6 a.m. I just got one at noon. And then I will get another one around 5:40 tonight. So I'm going to get 3 sets of questions that are looking for. And what's really cool about it is that I can just scroll through and see if something fits for what I'm trying to do. And if it does, all I have to do is email them back with my answers. Sometimes it's the actual the interview question, and sometimes it's as much or as little as just give us your contact information, we'll contact you later. We've been able to get dozens of articles in those publications because of just filling out this form. And it comes to your inbox, straight to your inbox by email each and every day. Help a reporter out. It's absolutely free on both ends of it, so it's super easy whether you're a reporter trying to find someone, or if you are a new company trying to find some information as well. So you'll see here, reporters and the sources. It's super easy to do. You literally get something to your inbox a couple of times a day. You can decide what industry you want, and they come to you, and it's just a really easy way for you to get in front of people. Now, I can tell you this, just if you send an email to someone and say, hey, this is it, it's going to be, here's my one quote, and it's great, you got to get creative because a lot of people are on this site. So as you can see on here right now, there's 29,000 journalists, 100,000 sources, and 210 queries. So people are on this every day. So just like anything else, you do have to stand out. Let's move on to number 2. And if you have any questions, all you guys have to do is hit up the chat roll, ask away, and we will answer them for you. Also, if you want to ask me a question on Twitter, I can ask there. Or if you found me on Facebook, just ask at Zack Miller 84 for all of those mediums. So moving on, create a relationship with a reporter. Seriously. So find out who the reporters are that you're looking to get into. You don't just want to. You just don't want to just get pressed to get pressed. You want to find people that are writing about stuff in your industry. So a great example recently is as soon as this past Saturday. So it's Monday right now. This past Saturday, someone actually reached out to a local reporter about a specific topic, and I was introduced to this person, and I gave an interview for them. And so all that was done for me. Now here's the thing. Even though that relationship, or at least that introduction was made, now it's my turn to return the message to that person, even though I've already done the interview. So now what I'm going to do, so it's been 2 days, I'm going to reach out to this reporter and create a relationship with that person and let them know about all the things that we're doing, or excuse me, not tell them about all the things that we're doing. Instead, I'm going to try and create a relationship with someone. How often are you being pitched something or trying to sold something that you're just like, I'm not in the mood for this. I don't want this right now. So instead, I'm trying to create relationships with the reporters that are out in these different industries. What I recommend is take an inventory of the 10 or so publications that you're looking to get into, and then figure out who is writing about what, create a spreadsheet, and start writing out what they're doing, and start saving the links that are relevant to your industry. This will be important, as you'll see when you're at a later time, once you actually create a relationship with this person, have an introduction to this person, or cold call them, or however you get in front of them. It could be a tweet. You start tweeting this person. You know what they've been writing about. So you want to make this relationship like you would any other relationship that you would, just it's probably not going to necessarily be in person. It might be online. And so what you're basically, think of it like this. Everyone sends TVs and magazines and blogs and newspapers, they all send them a press release. They all say, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me. Instead, you just say, hey, I want to have a relationship with you. It's a win-win for both parties. They get the content and you get the feature. So give them leads. Literally, stop thinking about you, start thinking about someone else. So that inventory of articles that you just went through, what I recommend to do, and this is a great way to do it, is you send them information on what you're working on, or excuse me, what they just posted. So you take that inventory that you have, and they have information that they just posted. Now you can tell them about other things that are going on in that industry. Reporters have really, really tough jobs. They are extremely busy, and they don't have a lot of time to put things together. They're very investigative. They're very nosy. They're awesome at their jobs. But whenever they can have basically a hack to get closer, it's been a lot easier for them to be happy with you. So you send them kind of support information. Reporters are constantly looking for stories to write about and new markets to get into. And then when they have a hand in a situation, it's easier for them to get put into the right direction. Or if you hear of a story that you think might be worthy of a spotlight, you can email them with the lead and then let them run with it. You could also, after you send them the lead in a few days, maybe he or she ran the article, what you can do then is give them props. Say, hey, great job on this story. You could also do the reverse of this and just say, this could be the introduction to you on into meeting this person. So give them props. Say, hey, I just read about this story on X. I love that you talked about this here. And then actually you can double dip this. I wanted to tell you guys about something else in this industry here where you're giving them even more information. So combining these things together is an even better strategy. All right, so you don't know who to find, so you know who to find now, and you don't necessarily know what their email is. Well, simply go to the website where they typically run. It'll probably say, for more information, email Don Smith with this information. And so it'll be Don Smith's email, which is probably donsmith@publication.com or don@publication.com. So you're taking this information, or so you're trying to figure out who they are, and that's a great way to find it, where their profile page is on the publications page, or it could be on their Facebook or Twitter page. They're constantly looking for leads. That's the business they're in. They have to do a ton of stories a year. Think about this, 5 days a week times 52 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks of vacation. That's a ton of stories and content that they have to try and fill. So by you trying to find them, it makes things a heck of a lot easier. Whether the article was about you or not, reporters love hearing positive feedback on their work because they don't always get it. Usually they hear about why their stuff sucks. So give them as much props as possible. And so you are basically becoming someone that they can use as a source. Any of you guys have questions so far? All you have to do is simply go to the chat roll, the link below, and ask that question. All right, so remember, so we've gone through a couple of things so far. This has been really, really good. So HARO, help a reporter out. Create a relationship with the reporter. Help them by giving them leads. Email them and give them prompts. And the final one. Now, this is crazy. No press release. So you're likely going to send someone a press release on why they should cover your event. Here's why I think this is a bad idea. Because the way it works is they get the information in and they don't know what to do with it. When I worked in the newsroom, faxes is one of the ways that people would get press releases. So they'd get the fax, they'd look at it, they'd put it in a folder, and they'd put it in the filing cabinet. And maybe on that date when they were looking for something else, they would find you and maybe cover that story. Instead, what I recommend to do is all the things I just told you to do. Create a relationship with the reporter. Create a relationship with the station or the publication that you are looking to do. Why? Because relationship-wise, you have a better opportunity to get that information across to them, because reporters and news outlets and just regular media outlets are nosy and they're going to want to figure out what you are. So don't waste their time. Don't waste your time putting together a press release and just cold calling it and sending it out. Instead, create that relationship with people, because these outlets get thousands and thousands of emails and calls, cover my stuff all the time, and likely yours is not unique. And so have you noticed anything here it's all relational? Everything that we talked about today isn't about have the best press release ever or have the best content ever. No, it's about creating a relationship, because people tend to cling to relationships and they tend to want to be a part of something. It's far better to create a relationship and to collaborate on building more dynamic content that will stand out better in the Flutter realm of the internet. Don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Don't send a press release. Create a relationship with them. No press release. So just to go over these things one last time, helpareporterout.com. Create a relationship with a reporter. Help them by giving them the leads. Email them and give them props. And don't send them press releases. This is the stuff that we've used to get a ton of press. A ton of press. If I could show you right now, I'm looking at a wall of framed articles that we've been able to get in, including Entrepreneur Magazine, TechCrunch, local stuff, a bunch of stuff. So you guys interested in having more content like this? Well, we created a program called 1004, which is basically Netflix for business. You can watch webinars, workshops, and courses anytime, anywhere. And as you can see in the background, that's just a selection of some of the videos that we have right now, educational and amazing for your business. Something like how to network, how to find customers online, MailChimp 101, how to finance SEO for dummies, QuickBooks, how do I write this email, really granular stuff, how do I find places to speak at. And some of our customers have said the 1004 program gives entrepreneurs a forum to present ideas to their peers, improve their products, and then reach the masses through passionate evangelism that is unmatched. The 1004 program is directly responsible for making progress on my business idea. If you want to know where to start when it comes to starting a business, this is the entry point. Progress within this group happens every day, and the folks you meet here are incredible advocates. Really looking forward to the rest of this year. And yes, thank you. I know I'm always sentimental about Hatch, but I really can't think of a better way to spend $30 a month. You continuously over-deliver. You get new content each and every week, expert workshops, access to a mastermind group. Right now, we got 75 companies, and all you have to do for $30 a month is get this. If you are interested, all you have to do is go to the link below. It'll say, here is the link to 1004. It's $30 a month. Cancel anytime. Super easy stuff. Also, if you're looking to find us more online, here is where we are on the web. Startwithhatch.com. That's where you guys are now. Startwithhatch.com/live. You'll find this again. Find us on Facebook. Everything's /startwithhatch for Twitter and Facebook. And on Instagram, it's at ha.tch. So if you're interested in joining 1004, if you want to be like the 75 companies that are making combined over $5 million, and you want new content each and every week, expert workshops, access to mastermind groups, and be one of those, maybe the 76 company, and you want to watch webinars, workshops, and courses anytime, anywhere, all you have to do is head to the link below or go to startwithhatch.com/1000-FOUR. I could not remember how to spell there. I needed my handy dandy Dave to teach me how to spell. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed how to get press for your startup. It's been a total blast, and that's it. So if you don't have any other questions, we'll wrap this thing up. It's been a total amount of fun to do this. This is me. I'm right here. I did my hair for you guys today. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing this for the next 4 days. So if you want to go to startwithhatch.com/webinars and sign up, you can do that as well. We got 4 more to go. over the next 4 days. Stuff from what are millennials looking for, to how to validate an idea and make $1,000 in 7 days. So that's all we got for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'd love to have you in 1004. Startwithhatch.com/1000-4. Click the link below. For now, that's it. Now go get some press. See you soon.